Start this, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So today we are going to see about live coding of longest common prefix. Okay. So what is the problem is, write a function to find longest common prefix string among an array of strings. Okay. So for example, we have an array of strings. An array of strings. Okay. Now let us say the array of strings is like this. So we have 4 strings. Let us say the array is like this. And the first string is Ravindra. Let us say Ravin. And the second string is Ravi Kumar. And the third string is Ravi Babu. Okay. And the fourth string is Ravi Shekhar, something like this. Okay. Now, what is the longest common substring in this? We are going to say the longest common longest common prefix. It is not longest common substring. That problem is even more complex. And this is a simple question that they are going to ask you in most of the screening tests. So when you go for a prod-based company, such questions will be asked in the screening test. Okay. Now, how are we going to solve it is, first we are going to go column by column. Okay. So first we take the first element in the first row and we are going to scan it or compare it with all the elements. If all these are right, then R is in the prefix, common prefix. And then we go to the next one and we take the first element and we compare it with all these elements. Okay. And if they are all actually same, then I am going to say the longest common prefix. And then we are going to take the next one and compare it with all this. If they're all same, then it is going to be V. And again the next one, compare it. If they're all same, then it is going to be I. So this is the longest common prefix. And when will I stop? Whenever I get to a string or character, and if there is a mismatch, here I can stop, because this n is not going to be included in the prefix. Got it? This n is not going to be included in the prefix. Got it? Okay. Now how am I going to do this is, so Ravi is the common prefix here. How am I going to implement it is, I will use a, let us say I will use a variable called prefix, right? And using this variable prefix, I will take the elements one by one. So first the prefix is going to be here and then compare it with all these elements, and then it is going to be here and then compare it with all the elements. So basically it is traversing the entire if you observe the logic is traversing the entire two-dimensional array column by column. First I traverse the first column, then I traverse the second column, then I traverse the third column, then I traverse the next column, right? So one of the cases where it can end is whenever there is no mismatch. Sometimes what happens is strings may be of different length. Okay. For example, if the string is like this, okay, one string is, assume that one string is RAVI and the other string is simply RA, right? In this case, whenever you come here and whenever the next string has ended, then you are going to stop it. So there are two case conditions. I am going to check whether this is the condition where there are no more characters to be checked, right? Or this is the condition where there is a mismatch, right? So in both of the cases I am going to stop. Okay guys, open your laptops and we are going to do live coding. Okay, open your laptops and we are going to do live coding now. So let me magnify and show you. So this is the previous program that I have written. Let me just magnify. Teamviewer, this is Teamviewer. Somehow my mouse has stopped just working. I don't know why. Teamviewer. So guys, I'm going to remove some of the packages, or I'll remove the project itself. Okay, I'm going to remove all the modules. So remove. I'll create a new project so that I'll be able to help you out with how to create a new project. I have used magnifier. I hope it is visible. Now I'm going to go to file and open file new, and in this new I'm going to use a project, right? So what is the project that we are going to do now? It is a simple program only, but still I'll open the new project so that you'll understand how to start a project. Okay, I'll click on next, and again it will ask whether do you want to use a template. I don't want to use a template. I want to type everything because it is live coding. I'll create next. Okay, and then it will ask me for the name of the project. Okay, so let me create the name of the project. I'll create a prefix. Okay, prefix is the name of the project. Prefix is the name of the project, and I'll do finish. Now if you see at the left hand side, so it is asking whether you want to use a new window. I'm going to say new window, yes. And now again at the left hand side, go on to the project. Okay, and in the project there is source. Inside the source you can again create new package. Okay, new package, and you are supposed to give the package name, and I give package as com.raudra. The package name is com.raudra, and I'm going to type enter. Okay, I'm going to type enter, right? And in raudra.com I'm going to create a new Java class, and what you always name the Java class with the name which is very which actually represents the thing that we are going to do, right? So here I'm trying longest common subsequence, right? So I will name it as longest common prefix.java, right? LONGEST longest COMMON longest common prefix PREFIX prefix, right? Longest common prefix. This is the new class that will be created. I created enter, right? So finally we are here, right? So I will just take out the magnifier. I'm just taking out the magnifier. Now this will be clear for you, right? This is visible for you. Okay, now in this one I'm going to first write public static void main. Okay, so the main function is what I'm trying to write, and using the main function I'll create various things here. Okay, so public static void main, and using the main function I will try to give the test cases. So what are the so I'll try to create string arrays. string arrays. They're all the test cases that I'm creating. String array test case. I'll create test case 1. Test case 1 is going to be a simple example here. So I'm going to compare 3 strings. One is called flower. One string is called flower. Okay. Another string is called flow. Other string is called flow. And the other string is called, let us say, flow insight. Some random things, okay? I want to say flow insight. Flow insight. Now what is the meaning of this one is, if I give these 3 strings, the output should be FLOW, flow. That is the common common substring, right? Now I'll give one more now I will give one more string array. One more string array, test case 2 equal to. So I'm going to do some random stuff, okay? Dog, cat, bird, and here I'm going to get null, empty string, because there is no common prefix. So I'm going to get empty string, right? And then I'm going to do string array test case 3 I'm going to write, and the test case 3 is equal to, so let me say dog, or let me say classes, 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 and the third one is simply a empty string. So therefore the common substring is going to be empty string here, okay? The common prefix is going to be empty string. Now I have to write the actual logic. These are the test cases that I want to test, but how am I going to test? I have to write the actual logic, right? So for writing that actual logic, I am actually using a method. I'll be using a method called longest common prefix, okay? So I'm going to use a method here. I'm going to use a method here called public string. So this method is going to return the string which is a common prefix, and the name of the method is longest common prefix, okay? So the name of the method itself is longest common prefix. Don't get confused with the name. The name of the class is longest common prefix. If you observe it, the name of the class is longest common prefix, and the name of the method is also longest common prefix, but here it is capital L and here it is small l, therefore it is not a problem, okay? Now this method is going to accept the string array that is going to be given, all those test strings, right? So I'm going to write st string. It is going to accept the string array, and I'll name it as strings, okay? You can give any name. I'm naming it as strings because it is meaningful, right? Got it? Now in this I'm going to write the logic, okay? So you can also write lot of comments here. So you have to explain what this function is doing. So you can actually write lot of functions here. So just hold on. So here you can write a detailed description, okay, what this function is doing. So you can say this function computes the longest common prefix, okay, and this takes a string array as input, okay, and then you can say we are using, so you can write anything, right? We are using a variable prefix prefix len to keep track of prefix we computed, right? Got it? Okay, now let's see the logic inside it. So before I start, I need to check whether the entire string is a null or does it contain any string. Sometimes the array will not contain anything, right? So we have to handle those corner cases also. So if the string does not contain anything, if the strings that we got as the input, if the strings does not contain anything, if the strings does not contain everything, okay. So guys, if you write like this, instead of writing like this, I will write like this, okay. I will write 0 equal to, this is a better way of writing it, 0 equal to strings dot length, 0 equal to strings dot length. So why do you think that I am writing like this? So what I am trying to say here is, so whenever I am testing a condition, if I have to test if a equal to 0, I will try to write 0 equal to a, okay. The reason is sometimes you will forget one of the equal symbols and it will just become a equal to 0 and compiler will not give any error. But if you write like this and if you forget 0 equal to a, if you forget one single equal to, and if you write by mistake 0 equal to a, compiler will give you the error, okay. For that reason I am using, got it? So for that reason I am using 0 equal to string length. So what do I mean by 0 equal to string length? There are no strings in the input. We got an input where there are no strings. Got it? Got it? Now if this is the case, then I will just say I will not do anything, okay. If this is the case, then I'll just say return null. Why? Because our method is actually returning something, therefore I am returning null, okay. And now I am writing for, I am creating a new integer for new int prefix len equal to 0. I am initializing it initially to 0 and I am going to scan all the columns. So how can I get the columns? Prefix len less than, so the number of columns that I need to check is equal to size of the first string in the array. So string strings 0 dot length. Okay, so I'm going to do prefix plus plus prefix plus plus. Okay, this is the for loop. This is the for loop. Okay, so guys, what I mean to say here is, observe this. So prefix dot length equal to 0. So now we have this array. Okay, now in this array I am starting from here and I want to go to each column. So what is the total number of columns? That depends on what is the first string's size. If the first string size is like 1, 2, 3, then I have to scan only these 3. So that is why I am taking the first string and I am taking out its length. Okay, so we are going to start from 0th index. Okay, that is why prefix length equal to 0, and I will cover this entire column in the inner loop, and then I will go to the next one, and then I will go to the next one, and then I go to the next one, like this. Okay, and one more thing, if you observe it, for strings I am using length. For strings I am using length. This is a variable, and for one string, which means for an array of strings, see this, strings is what? Array of strings, right? So whenever you are talking about an array, you need to use just the attribute length. You don't have to call the method. But when you are talking about a string, so string of 0 is nothing but a string. Okay, the actual string. In that we have a method called length, so that is why I'm using method. So don't get confused. Here we don't have we don't have parameters or this method symbol. Here we have method symbol. Okay, don't get confused about it. Got it? For this same program at 10 p.m. Jay Bansal will write C++ code. Okay, at 10 p.m. Jay is going to write C++ code. And now the next one is char to match. So guys, there is this project. I'm closing the project window so that you can have a better view. Okay, now char to match. So now what I do is I'll take the first character of the top character in the top string. I'm taking just the top character of the top string, which is nothing but strings of 0 dot caret prefix, prefix, prefix len, prefix len. Okay, so what is that I have done is, in this line, what is that I have done is, so in this particular line, so in this particular array of strings, I have taken one string. In this particular array of strings, I have taken one string, one character. Okay, now this character is stored in char. Let us say this is A. Now in all the remaining strings, I am going to compare this A with this, this A with this, this A with this, like that. Okay, so that is why I am just taking from the first string, which is strings of 0, I am taking the character at the corresponding column, which is given by the prefix len. Okay, you can actually write the comments. I am not writing the comments, but you can write the comments. Okay, and now in the inner for loop, I will go from the second element, second string, right? So in the inner for loop, I will go from the second row. I'll go from the second row, and I'm going to go to all the rows which are present. So how do I get the rows? Rows will be given by the strings dot length. Okay, string dot length length. Okay, and I'm going to go I plus plus. So what is that I'm doing here? I'm simply traversing the entire matrix. Okay, so guys, see this. Okay, so guys, here I need to include okay, sometimes when you are typing there can be some spelling mistakes. When they are shown in red, you have to correct it. Okay, now what I mean to say is, see this, what is this inner for loop doing is, now if you observe it, so we have the strings like this. So this string is strings of 0. Now this character I have taken. So this one is called, what is the name I have given? To match. Okay, to match I have given, and this character, let us say A, is now inside to match, right? Now in the inside loop, I am going to take characters one by one from this, like this. I'm going to take characters one by one, right? Now I will take the first character, which is nothing but strings of 1. So that is why if you observe it, I is going to run from 1 till the end. Now I will compare this character with this character, again this character with this character, like that I'm going to compare. Okay, okay, so now I'm going to do for loop. From inside for loop, what I'm going to do is, I will write when I should be stopping. So when should I stop? I'm going to stop if prefix length is greater than or equal to strings of I dot len length. Okay, so what does it mean? It means that so when am I going to stop this? I'm going to stop this. When am I going to stop this program? I'm going to stop this in these two cases. Okay, one case is let us say I have RAVI. Okay, let us say RAVI, and the other one is just R. Then what happens is, I will compare these two. Let us say this one is RE, RV, something like this. Now whenever I am comparing this, and whenever I am trying to get this element, and if that element is not there, guys, let us say the length of this array is 4, the length of this array is 1, 2 and 2. Now what will be the maximum length of the common prefix? The maximum length of the common prefix can never exceed 1, which means whenever I come across a blank space, then I have to stop. Otherwise, what is the second condition I have to stop? Whenever there is a mismatch, let us say there is V here, there is A here, now there is a mismatch, I have to stop. So these two conditions I have to check. These two conditions are checked in the if condition. Okay, if prefix dot length is greater than or equal to strings of I dot length, or strings I dot caret prefix length is not equal to, which means if there is a mismatch, okay, is not equal to match. Something is wrong here, spelling is error, match, to match. Okay, if these are the conditions, then I need to stop. Okay, fine, then I need to stop. And how am I going to stop? I will stop, and what is the common substring? So whatever substring or whatever, how many ever columns we covered, that is going to be the common prefix, right? So we are going to write return strings 0 dot substring, which means so far I have scanned strings 0 dot, I think this substring is, yes, small s. Okay, let me explain you this line, guys. So why I have written this line is, what is that we are returning is, see, what is that it is returning is, now assume that this is the string array, okay, and now let us say all the initial ones are R, and therefore prefix will be pointing to this A, therefore prefix will be pointing to this, right, V, and then it is K, right, and then it is X, Y, so anything, okay. So anyway, the prefix is A. Now we are going to stop when we are comparing this with this element. Now when there is a mismatch that is given in the for if loop, if condition, then you have to say that the common prefix is this part from 0 till whatever you have. So prefix is going to point this. Now I am going to extract in the string of 0, which means this one. In the string of 0, I am going to return only from 0 to prefix minus 1. So anyway, substring is going to go till only prefix minus 1, the substring function. Got it? Got it? So now we are going to return it. So that is about the if loop, if condition. Now assume that we have successfully completed, right, the entire, we didn't meet the if condition, which means we have successfully completed. Then what should we return? If we are out of the both the for loops without any problem, then definitely we have successfully completed. I am going to write strings 0, right, which means in best case all the strings, are equal, and that is when I am going to return string 0. Now we have written this. Let's go to the test cases and we try to see what is the output given for each test case. Okay, so system.out.println, I can say common prefix of test case 1. So I will take the test case 1 and I'll pass it to this method. Okay, longest common prefix dot longest, okay, there is some error here, longest COMMON, right? So whenever you type any error, you will get a red mark. Generally spelling mistakes you will do, you overlook it. Okay, longest common, and here also I have a red mark. So return strings, return strings. Okay, so I have made a mistake here. I have written it outside the method, right? I am supposed to write it inside it. Okay, so whenever you do any mistake, IntelliJ will be giving you clear directions. Okay, it will give you red symbols. Okay, so just take care of the red symbols. Okay, so here also I got a red symbol, so which means I might have written longest common prefix. There is some mistake here. The problem is I didn't actually create an object of type longest common subsequence. Okay, so object is not created. Good guys, sometimes I forget longest, so let me write longest common prefix. Let me create the object first. Longest common prefix equal to, I'm creating an object, new. Guys, keep telling me in the comments if I'm doing any mistake here. As I'm doing it live and the font is big, I'm not able to see the entire program, so there is a chance that I might miss out something. Okay, fine. So now I can say longest common prefix is the object, and in that object I'm going to have the function. I have the function, if you know, the name is same, so the object name, the class name and the method name I use the same. That is not a problem at all. Okay, but generally avoid it, but here it makes sense, so that is why I'm using it. Longest common prefix. Okay, I'm sending it test case 1. I'm sending it test case CASC, test case 1, the array, right? Now I'm going to copy this entire line. I have copied this entire line and I'm pasting it for the next one without typing it. Okay, I'm just pasting it. Okay, guys, one small announcement that I have to make is today a new batch for computer science, GATE computer science has started. Use the code RRCS to register for it, and if you register today, your validity will be for 15 months instead of 12 months. Even if you take 12 months subscription, you are going to get 15 months. Okay, okay, so here I'm going to modify it. So I'm going to write it as test case 2, and then here also I'm going to write it as test case 2, right? And now I'm going to see test case 3. Okay, so for test case 3 also I'm sending it. Okay, test case 3, and then I'm going to write it as test case 3. Okay guys, okay, just check this. So what I have done is, to just summarize it, I have created a function. Okay, I have created a method called longest common prefix. It is taking the string of array of strings, and we are traversing the array of strings column by column. Okay, and whenever there is a mismatch or when the length of any string is less, we are going to stop it and we are going to simply return the particular string. If everything has matched, everything is fine, then I'm returning the entire first string, right? And I've created some test cases, and to each test case, and I'm passing each test case. Okay, so I think I missed the word static. Acha, okay, fine. I need to create this is not a static method because object is created. Okay, got it, guys? Guys, if you understood this program, can you just send love, then I'll execute it. Send love, like the video, subscribe, and if you like it, then I'll execute it. Send love. Great, guys, thank you. Thank you for your love. Now let's execute it. I'm running it. You can see that only for test case 1 we are going to see the output as flow. You can check the output now. Only for test case 1, only for test case 1 you are going to see the output as flow, and for test case 2 and 3 we are exiting. Okay, we are just showing the empty string. Got it? Thank you guys for the love. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, tomorrow we are going to see a simple program which is called as parking lot. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to see the parking lot program where I'll show you what happens when there is a parking system. It is a very simple program. You will be able to understand it very easily. Okay, got it? And day after tomorrow it is a very interesting program, and day after tomorrow is about, one second, I'll just show you what day after tomorrow's program is. One second. So song randomizer. So we are going to see a program called as song day after tomorrow. Don't miss it. Song randomizer. So if you look at any playlist in a song, then you are going to randomly play these songs, right? So how is that done? How is Spotify using that? Okay, so we are going to see the program for this song randomizer day after tomorrow. It is a very interesting program. This is a very interesting program. Okay, and we'll see it at 7 p.m. day after tomorrow. Okay, don't miss out. Tomorrow it is about parking lot, which is a very simple program, and this is an interesting program day after tomorrow. Okay, thank you guys. Hi, now my recorded videos are available on Unacademy platform if you take Iconic subscription. Okay, and you can access the videos only on Android app, not on iOS. Only on Android app you'll be able to see all my recorded videos, and they are very well structured and organized. So if you see this, so you can go to computer science, and in the computer science you can see what are all the subjects available. Now if you click on a subject, it is going to show you all the videos one by one, right? And you can also give your learning preferences. Okay, so learning preferences is either what is the target year and what is the C, are you going to learn for GATE ESC or something like that. Okay, so if you want to register for it, you can use the code RRCS and you are going to get 10% discount if you use the code RRCS. Okay, so if you are planning to buy any subscription, go for Iconic because recorded videos are available. Now along with that, you will also get the live videos as well, so you can refer both of them. Okay. Hi, so there is a good news now that my recorded content which you used to get on Ravindra platform will also be available on the Unacademy platform. Okay, so what I mean to say is, so there are two kinds of subscriptions you can go for. One is Plus and the other one is Iconic. Now Plus is all about live classes, crash courses, weekly tests, doubt solving, and English and Hindi batches. This is what you are going to get if you go for Plus. Now if you go for Iconic subscription, along with all the live classes by me and many other faculty, you are also going to get the recorded content of Ravindra. Okay, so whatever recorded content was there earlier of Ravindra, that will also be available for you in the Iconic subscription. So along with these recorded classes, you will also get the live classes and all these benefits. And in Iconic, you have many other benefits, like you will be given a personal coach and a study planner and a dedicated doubt clearing instructors and preparatory material, study booster sessions, and personalized test analysis. So all these benefits you are going to get in Iconic. So in Iconic, you get all the live classes along with my recorded classes and a mentor and dedicated doubt answering classes. So Iconic is like you get everything. So I think no one in India is providing all these services. Okay, so take Iconic subscription in order to get my classes, recorded classes, as well as all these benefits. And if you have already taken Plus, then upgrade it to Iconic, you are going to get all my classes. Okay, now that is not the only reason why you should be joining Unacademy. Now if you look at it, the India's best faculty are on Unacademy. These people are all senior to me and they are all legends in their respective subject. For example, Venkat Rao sir is a legend in TOC compiler design, and Subbareddy sir is a legend in algorithms. He is also called God of Algorithms. And Sanchit Jain sir, you must be knowing about him. He is also a YouTuber like me. And Saurav Thakur is a legend in aptitude. And Uma Maheswara sir is the most senior faculty for mathematics, right? And similarly, we have Vishwadeep Goti also, who is teaching CO. So these many people are actually conducting live classes, and you also will get my recorded classes. And whenever you feel like any topic is not good in any of this, see, all these people will be teaching multiple subjects. So if you don't like one particular topic from one faculty, you can actually look at other faculties' classes also. Generally it doesn't happen because all these people are best at what they are doing. So generally it doesn't happen that you don't like their classes. You will definitely like them. In case if you want more choices also, you can choose. That is what I'm saying. Okay, so we are going, you have live classes which you can attend from home, and you have unlimited access to all the courses. So once there is a live class, and if you didn't attend it, then that live class will be converted into recorded video, and that recorded video will also be available for you unlimited depending on your subscription. If you take 1 year subscription, you can watch all the videos for 1 year, and top educators are on the platform, and study material will be given to you in the PDF format, and you have exhaustive course of syllabus coverage, and there will be doubt clearing sessions, and the best test series in India is available here. Okay, so the test series I personally prepare and I personally monitor, and also after every test I'm going to give you video solutions as well. Okay, and there will be answer writing sessions. So these are all the benefits. Okay, so that is why you should be joining Unacademy. Now what is the fee for it? So the fee is like this. If you are using the code RRCS, you will get 10% discount on the fee. Okay, so the fee is like this. For 27,000 only, you are going to get 1 year access for Plus, and if you want to go for 2 years, the fee is 39,600. Now coming to Iconic, where my videos are available, you have to pay 45,000 rupees in order to get the Iconic subscription, and the code is RRCS. You might feel that the fee is high, and you might feel that there are other cheaper courses available outside. But just think about one thing. Earlier people used to join Medizy in order to attend those faculty classes, and now they are all on Unacademy platform, and along with them I am also teaching. Earlier people used to pay 31,000 rupees just to watch my classes, right? Now you can pay just 27,000 rupees and you can get the access, and I mean you can get the classes from everyone. Okay, it is 45,000. So if you pay 45,000, you are going to get the recorded videos as well as live videos by all these people. Got it? So if you are thinking about joining for GATE and if you are very serious about GATE, just join this program. This is the India's best program for computer science. You show me any other institute which has these many people, these are all legends, these many people teaching on one single platform for this price. I'll definitely give you a gift. Okay, if you show me some other institute, you name any institute in India, any big institute, you'll find that our faculty are the best. Okay, thank you guys. Hi, now my recorded videos are available on Unacademy platform if you take Iconic subscription. Okay, and you can access the videos only on Android app, not on iOS. Only on Android app you'll be able to see all my recorded videos, and they are very well structured and organized. So if you see this, so you can go to computer science, and in the computer science you can see what are all the subjects available. Now if you click on a subject, it is going to show you all the videos one by one, right? And you can also give your learning preferences. Okay, so learning preferences is either what is the target year and what is the C, are you going to learn for GATE ESC or something like that. Okay, so if you want to register for it, you can use the code RRCS and you are going to get 10% discount if you use the code RRCS. Okay, so if you are planning to buy any subscription, go for Iconic because recorded videos are available. Now along with that, you will also get the live videos as well, so you can refer both of them. Okay. Hi, so there is a good news now that my recorded content which you used to get on Ravindra platform will also be available on the Unacademy platform. Okay, so what I mean to say is, so there are two kinds of subscriptions you can go for. One is Plus and the other one is Iconic. Now Plus is all about live classes, crash courses, weekly tests, doubt solving, and English and Hindi batches. This is what you are going to get if you go for Plus. Now if you go for Iconic subscription, along with all the live classes by me and many other faculty, you are also going to get the recorded content of Ravindra. Okay, so whatever recorded content was there earlier of Ravindra, that will also be available for you in the Iconic subscription. So along with these recorded classes, you will also get the live classes and all these benefits. And in Iconic, you have many other benefits, like you will be given a personal coach and a study planner and a dedicated doubt clearing instructors and preparatory material, study booster sessions, and personalized test analysis. So all these benefits you are going to get in Iconic. So in Iconic you get all the live classes along with my recorded classes and a mentor and dedicated doubt answering classes. So Iconic is like you get everything. So I think no one in India is providing all these services. Okay, so take Iconic subscription in order to get my classes, recorded classes, as well as all these benefits. And if you have already taken Plus, then upgrade it to Iconic, you are going to get all my classes. Okay, now that is not the only reason why you should be joining Unacademy. Now if you look at it, the India's best faculty are on Unacademy. These people are all senior to me and they are all legends in their respective subject. For example, Venkat Rao sir is a legend in TOC compiler design, and Subbareddy sir is a legend in algorithms. He is also called God of Algorithms. And Sanchit Jain sir, you must be knowing about him. He is also a YouTuber like me. And Saurav Thakur is a legend in aptitude. And Uma Maheswara sir is the most senior faculty for mathematics, right? And similarly, we have Vishwadeep Goti also, who is teaching CO. So these many people are actually conducting live classes, and you also will get my recorded classes. And whenever you feel like any topic is not good in any of this, see, all these people will be teaching multiple subjects. So if you don't like one particular topic from one faculty, you can actually look at other faculties classes also. Generally it doesn't happen because all these people are best at what they are doing. So generally it doesn't happen that you don't like their classes. You will definitely like them. In case if you want more choices also, you can choose. That is what I'm saying. Okay, so you have live classes which you can attend from home, and you have unlimited access to all the courses. So once there is a live class, and if you didn't attend it, then that live class will be converted into recorded video, and that recorded video will also be available for you unlimited, depending on your subscription. If you take 1 year subscription, you can watch all the videos for 1 year, and top educators are on the platform, and study material will be given to you in the PDF format, and you have exhaustive course syllabus coverage, and there will be doubt clearing sessions, and the best test series in India is available here. Okay, so the test series I personally prepare and I personally monitor, and also after every test I'm going to give you video solutions as well. Okay, and there will be answer writing sessions. So these are all the benefits. Okay, so that is why you should be joining Unacademy. Now what is the fee for it? So the fee is like this. If you are using the code RRCS, you will get 10% discount on the fee. Okay, so the fee is like this. For 27,000 only, you are going to get 1 year access for plus, and if you want to go for 2 years, the fee is 39,600. Now coming to Iconic, where my videos are available, you have to pay 45,000 rupees in order to get the Iconic subscription, and the code